JK Gaming.
We are back
We're back.
with Gears of War.
Uno.
Uno.
Are we doing it in the Sound Insane?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing it on Insane. We'll get to that in a minute. We gotta do a quick update here and kind of explain why we've been gone for such a long time.
Such a long
Don't
time.
lean into the mic.
I'm sorry. I was
Okay.
stretching.
Yeah. So I moved. Kyle. If you can't tell the difference between our voices, I moved. From my mom's house to my dad's house, and dad's house didn't really have great internet.
Or any.
Well, it had internet. It just wasn't good enough because I had done some test videos that I uploaded.
It took you like 2 days to download again.
And yeah, oh yeah, but so yeah, my internet was bad. So we were like, oh, let's just put it on hold. And moving and everything over was actually very stressful. Was not a good time. It's not a good time moving, but anyway. It was very stressful, and I just couldn't be bothered with keeping up on the edits and the videos and getting you over here and not having everything set up the way it needed to be set up.
Yeah.
Now that I have everything set up the way it needs to be set up, we're doing the show again. I still don't have the great internet, but I'm a lot closer to getting the great internet.
So I'm pretty sure we should be doing like not as many videos as we were doing
No.
before. Until
Well,
we get good internet, and then we'll start up the regular.
Here's what's going down. Oh man, for now, whenever, I don't know when this video that we're recording now is going to be going up, but for now we are going to be just uploading one video a day. It's all going to be Gears of War for now, and you're probably going to be seeing some variation on the quality because I am going to be running tests to make the show better. It probably already sounds better by this video. That is because I did tests beforehand. I'm not done yet. One of the things that you're probably going to end up seeing somewhere along the line of this Gears of War video is the opening is going to be different. Instead of our awkward JK Gaming logo.
I wouldn't call it awkward. Well, sometimes the
kinda
text
awkward.
would kind of like move over to the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the video quality is going to be different because I'm using a different editing program. And I'm probably going to put a thing at the end that's just like reminds people to subscribe and stuff like that. Because it helps. And
We're trying to increase the
we're
quality
trying,
for you
yeah,
guys.
we're trying to increase the quality. We're also trying to get more people to subscribe and like and comment on our videos. As we're not gonna say it because I mean,
Yeah, it sounds way too gimmicky and
it's
like.
very gimmicky.
Please
and
help
kinda,
me.
Like,
Please
help me. And so there's just gonna be changes and stuff like that you may see. There may be some videos may start to sound different.
Yeah. Until we get like a solid rhythm down.
Until we get, yeah. I mean, we're learning. We're in the learning stages of right now. Where did you put the list of games that we're gonna play?
Oh, list of games.
Yeah.
Is it here?
And also just to keep you guys kind of in the loop, because I know most of the people that watch the show actually know us in real life and are our friends.
We
I
haven't
think
really
have,
expanded out much yet.
No, we haven't.
Per
but
se.
just to keep you guys interested in what games we're going to be playing next, other than Gears of War. Most of these, I also want to say that you're probably not going to be seeing a whole lot of PlayStation games on here, at least PlayStation 3 games, because PlayStation 3 is a pain in the butt to record from,
Yeah.
and it crashes a lot because PlayStation doesn't like Elgato, or the Elgato, and
Elgato.
doesn't like it very much, so it crashes a lot. So just to give you guys a small heads up as to what we're going to be playing. Some of the games we have Bayonetta. We're going to be playing Bayonetta eventually. Pikmin. We're playing Pikmin. We have Vanquish. We will be playing Vanquish.
Vanquish is a really good game.
And we'll probably be playing Dead Space at some point. We'll also be playing... I'm just picking random ones off of a list. Shadow of the Colossus we'll probably be eventually playing at one point.
Yeah, we have a pretty big list of
We can't record PC games yet, but when we will definitely play Skullgirls.
and Broforce.
And Broforce. And we'll probably play FTL at one point.
FTL is also a pretty good game.
And we'll also be playing Crimson Skies. and probably Aliens versus Predator as well. And most notably,
Most notably,
this is the panty dropper right here.
disclaimer:
Disclaimer.
we will be tearing this to shreds.
We won't be tearing it to shreds. It'll be tearing us to shreds.
Yeah, that too.
We'll be playing Aliens Colonial Marines at some point.
In other words, Call of Duty, Aliens.
It's not even as polished as a Call of Duty game. Anyway,
Let's save that for the actual video.
we'll save that. That'll be later. That won't be anytime soon. I don't even have that game. But so yeah, that's just what will be in store for now. Or that's what will be in store later. But for now, we will be playing Gears of War, and we're gonna be doing this a little differently. Not split screen. We won't be doing split screen.
We won't be doing split screen. We're gonna be pass and play. So like,
Yeah.
each death, we're just gonna pass it over.
I'm gonna popcorn it. It's gonna be popcorn gaming.
Popcorn.
That's what we should have called the channel. Yeah, and we're gonna be popcorning it on Insane. And yeah, so this isn't gonna be your run-of-the-mill Gears of War playthrough. Hopefully, it's gonna be on Insane, and we're gonna be passing it back and forth each time the other person dies, and so that way you guys don't have to look at a split screen for 50 episodes or however long this is gonna be.
Yeah, split screen's pretty, in my opinion, hard to follow.
Yeah.
When you're watching people play.
Yeah, not saying that we won't do some games. We may do like one-offs or something like that may involve a split screen.
Also, it's just single player. You can actually like see everything on split screen. It's really hard to see everything.
Yeah.
Because obviously the screen is
And
split.
this episode is probably going to be a little bit longer because I did that whole update thing.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
probably going to run like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Oh look,
We-
naked Marcus.
And it's funny, he wasn't naked in Gears of War 3. And that because they have that opening dream sequence. It's very similar to this with
Really?
with Anya. Yeah, you
I
played
didn't-
Gears of War 3.
Of course I played.
It's the first
You know
scene.
me.
Yeah, I know you. You love this game.
I love all of these games except for
love-
Judgment.
Except for Judgment.
We'll save that for another time too.
Have you ever played it?
I've seen streams and plays of it, and I am sorely disappointed at the fact that it's human versus human online. I mean,
never
I would
played it.
understand if it was
How
like
much
the
does it cost? Did
like-
you bring your laptop?
No,
Oh, you suck.
I'm sorry.
Go on your phone and see how much Judgment costs.
I will.
Doing this in the middle of the show. Okay, we flipped a coin on my phone. I'm playing first. Oh, that's right. This is on Insane. Crap.
Yeah. Warning. Twerk bow shots are insta kill.
It's the beginning of the game. Eh.
Judgment's already $8.99 pre-owned. Oh my god.
Well, we may be playing that sooner than we thought.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna be spending buku bucks on that
Buku
game.
bucks.
I don't like that saying. It sounds really weird. I don't know why I said it.
Rookabuku. Oh,
This game, I do agree with what you
okay.
said earlier about the fact that it blows my mind that this game is 2006.
I know. It came out a year after God of War. And if
look at it.
anybody... And I know,
Look at
look
it.
at this, and then I'll, like, put up a picture of Kratos from the first God of War. And you can, like... if you look at it, you can see that his shoulders... He looks like an action figure, because his shoulders just kind of, like, turn into, like, a ball joint kind of thing. And they'll just, like, clip into his shoulders, and that's his arms.
Yeah.
That was 2005. This came out... Ew.
Ew.
And this came out in 2006, and it's, like, amazing.
It's
like-
frightening.
Well, it's amazing the technological advancement. Because
Yeah.
you look at like
Well, it is Unreal. Unreal always
Unreal games
is
they
up
always
with the
have
graphics.
always have texture.
Also,
puzzles.
Hammerburst in this game is ridiculous.
Oh
like-
yeah,
I do like the single shot just because like I like single shot heavy rifles that have more than
wow,
one bullet
I'm-
in the clip, but the Hammerburst
terrible.
in this game is just is so amazing. Like even online, going up and getting the Hammerburst was like you just destroy everything. I don't know what other people's opinions are, but it is a pretty good gun.
oh
I-
yeah. The Hammerburst is good in this game. Not so good in Gears 2 and 3.
Yeah. Well, Gears 2 was actually kind of sucky, but Gears 3 it was better that you were actually able to get like the iron sights, which was
Probably
awkward
can
looking.
hear that lawnmower in the background, everybody.
That is
That is a lawnmower.
It is indeed a
We
long
are
run.
doing this during the day. I'm going to die.
Probably should have done that during the night. Also, yeah, enemy hammer burst will destroy you. You're about to die. The
Hopefully
grenade
not.
physics in this game are
Yeah.
like really weird.
No, they are, because once you pull the right trigger, you can't change the arc.
Yeah,
And they changed that in Gears 2.
they did change that.
Gears 2 is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I agree with that. Although for online play, even though I wasn't really that much into it, Gears 3 was better just
Really?
because it was more balanced. Like Gears 2, if you use the Nasher, which
Oh,
is what
yeah.
everybody else used, then you just won. And you could like headshot people across the
Stupid
map.
lawnmower, stop mowing the lawn. Sorry.
That's okay.
I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was.
I don't know. But I would do this exact same thing every single time. I doubt your grenade's gonna kill any of them though. Well, mainly because you threw it early.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And Dom's
it-
down. What a surprise.
Well, it always happens in this part. It's a scripted sequence that he dies.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot about
every
that.
time. Even on easy, he gets down.
Yeah, but living in my apartment, I don't have a console. My console's at my parents' house, so I don't have a refresher on many console games. The latest one I
Yeah.
did play was Dragon Age Oranges.
Oranges.
That game is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Not
which-
everybody's cup of tea though.
It isn't. And I'm one of those people. It's not totally my cup of tea.
It's just because like that's probably the only thing Dragon Age 2 had over the first one was the combat system was a lot better.
It
And-
was definitely faster.
It was faster and it looked like more fluid and it wasn't as awkward because like sometimes when you would like click the A button or the X button to attack somebody,
Well-
your guy would like derp out and like start walking all these different automatic paths and it would just, it was bad.
Well, the thing about Origins that is different from 2 is that Origins plays a lot like an MMO, like World of Warcraft or the Old Republic.
Or
There's-
actually you could even go to the extent that it plays like a MOBA because it's kind of like a point and click auto attack kind
Well,
of
that's
thing with abilities.
That's kind of, but it's
also an MMO thing, yeah.
Well, I say it's more like an MMO because you're still in like keyboard control of your character. It's not like League of
King
Legends. It's not like League of Legends.
Well, of course
where,
not like League of Legends or like Dota. I know that.
where you have to click to move your guy.
Yeah,
You can move them around. Even on, I play it on PC. I don't
It's-
play it on console.
free movement.
Yeah, you've got free movement.
And
Which is what
it's
I
also
think
like the ability
makes
to
it-
explore is also another thing that makes it more like an MMO. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, well, actually, you could argue that it also makes it less like an MMO because a lot of MMOs are kind of just like, oh, kill these guys, level up. Like,
No.
You can actually explore in that game.
You can explore like in
It doesn't have as much of a point.
the
to
only
it, though.
MMO I've really played is the Old Republic, Star Wars:
Yeah.
The Old Republic, not Knights of the Old Republic, the Old Republic, the MMO.
Hmm.
And yeah, you could explore that game. That game was open world,
Yeah.
pretty much open world.
Marcus's teeth look really weird.
This whole game looks really weird.
Yeah, I know because it looks like it's too advanced for its time.
2006. I still, and
That's like when Xbox 360 like first came out.
I
pretty
know.
much.
The thing is that like this is like I don't know if I would consider this to be like a tech demo-y game. Like, you know, on the Xbox One and the PS4, you've got those tech demo-y games like
Yeah.
Killzone Shadowfall and Rise, Son of Rome. Like, they don't do anything outside of the box or anything new. They're pretty much bare bones, whatever genre game they are, and they just look pretty.
Before you continue, one thing to notice in that scene. Carmine is holding his Lancer by the chainsaw with his
yeah.
front hand. He's not putting his hand through the loop. I don't know how
Oh, that
or why.
that happens all the time in this game.
Yeah. Anyway, continue. Tech demo game.
Oh yeah, a tech demo game. So I don't know if we would consider this a tech demo game, but if it is a tech demo game, I'm skipping this. If it is a tech demo game, it's actually a good tech demo game.
Yeah.
Because not only does it look good, even though as my textures pop in, not only does it look good, but it's really fun.
That was definitely an issue with this game and the second one. The second one especially more than this one is the texture pop.
Oh
are
yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, that was just the problem with the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
like that.
sometimes I think it's funny, like when you go from cutscene, or like when you go from like a fight to a cutscene, like sometimes like blood pools will just like start spawning where the enemies were, but the bodies disappear because it wipes it for the scene.
That's funny.
I think that happens in like older Grand Theft Auto games as well.
Come on. Dang it.
That was like you pretty much hit him with an entire full clip.
I know, and
didn't
he's still
flinch.
still shooting at me.
Prob-
These guys bum rush you. I gotta be. There we go.
That's the problem with using the Lancer. I mean, even though it's good for sustained fire, it doesn't matter where you shoot them. It does the same damage all around.
Yeah.
It's not like a Bolt Hawk or like a Gnasher where you could actually like do more damage by aiming in different places.
What? Huh? What is?
I don't know. What is?
What? Okay.
Well, it's
just-
gone now.
It's gone.
I
I hope that was the second.
Oh, you might
guy.
want to add another weapon because you only have one in primary right now, and
Yeah, I
you also
know.
might want to get behind cover because that dude's gonna wreck you.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a hammer boist.
Apologies for anybody in the audience that likes him, but I really hate Min. I don't know what it is about him. He just really pisses
Get
me
a
off.
move on, soldier.
Get a move on, soldier.
Does anybody like him? Like,
Gears 3 Online, I would see people play Min like Die Hard, and I was like,
Really?
what are you doing with your life? That's
that's
the wrong
like people
person.
who are huge like A Carmine fans.
I love a fake. I'm sorry, I love A Carmine.
Really?
I-
He doesn't say anything. Look at him. Look at him. He does nothing. This is him. This is as deep as his character goes.
Except for the fact that,
And then he gets shot in the face, like, and he dies.
well,
Like-
way to spoil that for all of our viewers. That
Whatever. This game's from 2006. If you don't know, oh, spoiler alert! This guy gets shot in 10 minutes.
yeah, I don't know. I'm glad. Well, I'm not gonna ruin that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
at
About
least,
Gears
like,
3.
Whatever. At least like when, like, because I think everybody that knows like Carmine is like the guy that dies is always he's the expendable crew member. Of
Yeah,
these
because
games.
he has like.
Because
I heard that
he's-
he has like 8 brothers, but I'm pretty sure there's only 4.
I wonder if there's a Carmine in Judgment.
I actually don't know that because I haven't played it, and I
Do we
I
get
wouldn't.
D Carmine?
There is a D Carmine. I know that. Like
Well,
that. I'm
wait,
pretty
what
sure
would-
there's like 4.
Would his name be Dylan Carmine or
I think it's either like Dominic or Dylan.
Dominic?
So
I
we
would
got
do Dominic. You
another,
already have
another Dom.
Dom. Does he suck as much as Dom?
Look at this. Look at this. Hold on, wait. Just when you get a chance, just look at that.
Hold on.
Look at-
Hold on. No, this is insane, man.
Look at him. He's he's already moved up. When there's enemies coming in front of you. I mean, not in that way, but
Hey.
that was, but not in that way really. Like he's just like walking around, like
So is that guy. The AI in this game
shoots
is
like
terrible.
2 shots and then just continues like strolling.
But no, back to what I was saying. I didn't get to finish my thought with
I'm sorry.
the Carmines. We went off on a tangent. But like at least when B Carmine dies, like you kind of care a little bit
Yeah,
because
because
like
he had like deepness.
yeah, he was a character. They actually developed him as a character, and he was just like, oh, he's just like a kid, and now he's dead, and that's kind of sad.
Well, you're kind of supposed to assume that in this game, even though when you make a game, you're not supposed to make your audience assume. Just like when you write a paper, you're not supposed to make your readers assume like things.
Assume what?
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, you're not supposed to make them assume things. You're supposed to explain everything.
I don't
so that way-
understand how that applies to this though.
I'm talking about, like, you're supposed to assume that A Carmine is like, oh, he's just a kid, blah, 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 like you said. But they didn't develop his character at all because they're
okay.
expecting you to assume that he's the kid and that it's like, oh man, he died. Well,
I mean, he is kind of he is the kid. Oh crap! I'm dead. I'm dead.
No,
I'm
you're
alive.
good. I gotta say, if this game or the second one had mantle kicking, it would be so much better. Because there are so many times where me and a locust would just swap sides and cover and just not do anything to each other.
That's
So
funny.
many freaking times. But yeah, this is a headache.
Oh, that I just did.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Look
everybody.
at that insane
There we
mode.
go.
Insane mode right there.
There we go. I was hoping that there would be some back and forth. Like I was like, hoping to die. Oh, I'm gonna die finally. The end
no.
of the episode, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm too good at this game.
Too good for life.
Yep. Okay. Well. Well.
Insane mode. It's either you play safe and live, or you do funny things and die.
I thought, I honestly thought that like we would get to the end of this episode and have passed the controller off a couple times, but we're getting to the end of the episode.
Well, it's still the
We
beginning
haven't
though.
passed the controller off
You're only
once.
facing drones. You haven't even like met
We
the Grenadiers
might
yet.
when we get up to here around that corner in that fountain. We'll definitely pass the
Hold on, wait,
controller
look
off
at
a
that
couple
again?
times.
Dead Cogswell. The game.
Kim.
Kim. Ladies and
Kim.
gentlemen, Kim.
Kim. Well, it's that time again, everybody.
It is that time again.
It's that time again, and yeah, that's the end of this episode. It feels good to do this again, James.
It does feel good to
It
do
does
this
feel
again,
good to do this
Kyle.
again. Well,
Well,
now people know our names.
yes, they do. I
Which
mean,
they already knew before. Because the majority of people that watch this show were people that we know in real life and know
Yeah,
our
and-
voices.
I mean, our channel name kind of assumes
The J and the K.
the J and the K.
But
Yeah.
people that don't know us, this voice is Kyle.
And this voice is Morgan Freeman.
No, it's James. Come on.
I'm sorry. I thought I was black for a second.
Don't embarrass me.